Hello. Hello.
Traveling to Horizon Lunar Colony. Everything can be hacked, and everyone. Been here all along.
One, you know how to pick healers? Alright, I got it.
Switch back to Diva.
A chance to focus.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Later in the game, I can trace a carry if you want. Now come to the healers. Go.
Bastion's inside that building, he just took you down.
The outcome is not preordained.
I am taking the objective. Join me.
I slept Bastion.
Group up.
Hello. Group up with me. Hello there.
A temporary setback.
I return.
Alright, if y'all wait for me, I got my ultimate ready.
Get healed.
My ultimate is charging.
Experience tranquility.
Guys, group up.
My ultimate is ready. Is an excellent teacher.
Nano boost is charging.
My ultimate is ready. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Let's go.
Get in, and I'll hit you.
Alright, we gotta push. Do you want me to charge?
Got my Discord on their Diva. Well, this team seriously fucking sucks.
Adversity is an opportunity for
Guys, can you please let me play DPS? Someone else take healer.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Yeah, Jacob, you heal. One more tank. D.Va might be good. Perfect.
True self is without flaw. Tell me your thoughts, my friend.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Marissa, come up here.
Enough waiting around.
Marissa. Bastion, move to Arissa. She's not moving.
5, 4, 3.
Bastion, you gotta be behind Marissa's shield.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Mercy low. Chat Bastion.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Good job.
Yeah, what's her face going up top? Big Russian chick.
Oh boy.
That's
Adversity is an opportunity for change.
Guys, come on, get on. You can't let him take it. Hold on,
Play of the game. Everything can be hacked, and everyone. An update?
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone. I might need this later. Later. Been here all along.
Team kill.
Every flash. Much better. Gotcha.
Now entering King's Row. Your safety is my primary concern. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
For optimal chance of survival, stay in range of my barriers.
I will put you in place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming behind the defend objective.
I'm still in practice.
That's fine if that's how we're playing. I'll switch to my main. Fortress is almost down.
Heroes never die.
Their bastion's got all. I'm trying to do something about that bastion.
Walk it off.
Team up for special attack.
Enemy EMP activated.
There you go, move in.
Enemy turret here.
Makes you stronger.
And now.
Let's try that again.
10 seconds.
Hold out a little longer, and we're done.
Never die.
Play of the game.
Fucking idiots.
Jesus. Presenting. What the fuck is going on? You got a loose seal in there, man. You got some gaskets you gotta check out. Yeah! Welcome to Dig. You want to dig, you love Diggy Knee Dig. You got it. It's the show where everything is a contest, coming to you live from a mountain bunker deep in the heart of the city of failure. I'm your host, Dick Masterson, a.k.a. the $20 million man. With me, as always, Sean, the jalopy audio engineer.
Hello, Dick.
What's up, buddy?
I don't know.
Falling apart. He's
But
got all
I'm-
kinds of gases coursing through his veins and systems.
But it wasn't a burp. Like, I'm just making noise. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, those get you and embarrass you every time.
Yeah. You ever have it happen in, like, your lower back? Like, down by your tailbone? Where
Yes.
it's like, you're like, I didn't fart!
Like, my spine has farts now?
Yeah.
That's what it's like, where the fuck are the tubes there? What is
No.
this? Did a tube get looped around my backbone
It's-
during sex or something?
It starts in your mid-30s.
All right.
Shit just starts
It starts
falling apart, and you
shifting.
are not liable for any of it. It just, I don't know, I just make noise now.
You get one too many twists, and then by the time you're 30, an intestine gets out of place, and it just starts working its way around your body like a heartworm. You're like, I can't get that back in place.
I
you
don't know.
motherfucker.
I mean, the good news is I'll be dead soon, so there's always that.
Do you remember when Diego was in here, and he thought that those deep internal burps were not audible to other people? So he was just sitting on the mic, and it just goes, it's like that creaky haunted house burp, like, you know? That's like,
Why do I not remember that?
you don't remember that?
Well, no, that's my memory is shot clearly too now. So.
I don't know if we were doing the show or not, but he's just like sitting there watching, kind of half smiling with that look on his face.
Yeah.
Like, Homer, what the fuck was that, Diego? He goes, you can hear that? I thought those were internal noises only. I am sorry.
I thought it was tinnitus.
Oh, I did not know that this was. Hey.
God damn. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
and speaking of Diego.
Human body was never meant to last more than like 35, 40 years.
Yeah.
Because you've done what you're supposed to do by then, probably.
Well, it really is just trying to figure out
damn.
how to keep things together.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit that breeding age, and the reproducing, as soon as you've hit the reproducing part of the life cycle, that's where evolution stopped. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
as soon as
that was the goal.
yeah,
That's
as-
all it needed
As
to
soon
do.
as your mutations took you to that point, the rest of your journey is not governed by God's natural selection and process of evolution, right? So you're on your fucking own. That's why, like, that's when the orthopedics, and the space-age polymers and the skin grafts and the cortisol injections. That's where the technology takes over.
Yeah.
Right? When the 13 and under crowd, God's on your side. He had it all figured out. Millions of years brought you to this point. But from here on, my man Science is coming to save the day, and we need it, we need it, we need it. Desperately.
Yeah.
Keep it fucking together. Dude, every week, there's at least one point when I want the old Mech Warrior, like, readout of what my body is doing, like the Jaeger printout, the giant Pacific Rim computer schemata of what is damaged and how badly it's damaged, so I know what I'm working with. Like, okay, the left hit is out. We're gonna have some problems with that. The boys are looking at it, but just don't be swinging your arm around too much. Try to go on your right side.
Yeah.
Try to go on your right side this week. Like, okay, well, we've got some testicle sensation, but it's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to. Don't spend all of your week worried about that.
Gotcha.
Right? There's nothing to Google there yet. We'll let you know though.
Yeah.
I fucking fuck Fitbit.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I don't need to know how many steps I didn't walk today.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
I didn't walk enough steps. Thanks, Apple. How much does that cost?
Does yours bug you?
I don't have a Fitbit.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a Fitbit?
No.
Oh. What do you mean yours?
No, I thought you had a Fitbit.
Oh, fuck no.
What are you wearing on it? I just assume everybody who's wearing something that isn't a watch that looks like a watch on their wrist is a Fitbit.
I don't know what this is. So I wear this bracelet to monitor my heart rate because I thought it'd be funny to see. Like,
Yeah.
'cause it's like
so
a
it literally
rant-based
only
show.
monitors your heart rate. That's all it does.
Yeah, well, I
okay.
could do more stuff, but I didn't read. I didn't spend all day reading fucking manuals about this shit. I
Good
just
for
got
you.
it working on the stream. That's what I need. I need a Fitbit. I should probably save this for a bonus episode because it's an invention. It's a man-invention. I need a Fitbit that tells me what's wrong.
Yeah.
What's the likelihood of a tit going out or an ankle going out today or a wrist getting shot today that I need to just put it in a sling all day? I need intoxication levels at all times in a reliable method that I can read so I know when to stop having that and when I need to switch from liquor to beer.
Yeah.
I need some kind of a horniness indicator
Okay.
so I know that my thinking might be a little bit skewed.
Gotcha.
I need caffeine levels.
Okay.
Because if you have one too many cups of coffee, you just feel like shit. You feel like a fucking toddler for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Throwing a fit at yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I don't need steps.
What's up?
Okay.
Steps are
Hello?
worthless to me.
I think my friend.
So you're gonna work on that.
Hey, do you
for-
guys think my? Do you guys think
ready.
it's
Okay. I like it.
Yeah,
usually have pretty good ideas.
This shit.
I'll give it
You know what? That reminds me of. Did you see the Facebook stuff with Congress this week? Zuckerberg, Mr. Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
goes to Congress.
a bit. Mr. Zuckerberg goes to Congress. Yeah.
Was that the
And I'm
funniest
gonna be a
thing?
pocket.
Yeah, from what I read,
right
it's
now.
everything is. I'm so over reading news.
Just a fair
It's-
warning.
I bet it's-
It's a gestalt of abuse and ridiculousness. The news. It's just a big mess. It's like everybody took all the crayon colors in the box and melted them together.
yeah.
The news now is the one marker that has any kind of juice in it left that's scribbled through all the other markers, and it's this ugly color of death.
Yeah.
It's like
We
the
have the same
swamp of
tank combo.
fucking death that you think. What is that prick's name? Who tends the river of Styx? That guy, boatman. I don't know.
In what?
It's the color of the
mythology?
river of Greek mythology.
Oh.
I'm getting weird already. That's what news is. Just this ugly, crappy, crummy feeling inside you with the vague feeling that you're being brainwashed by an advertising company to spend money as often and as quickly and as immediately as possible because the content they're shoving down your throat is making you fucking miserable.
Oh, it'll make you miserable. No doubt about that.
Oh, but God, those hearings were funny.
Were they? You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
They're
a
a
bunch
change
of
now.
bunch
They
of
got a
baby
roadhog
boomers,
instead.
like the dumbest people in America, Congress, asking Zuckerberg how Facebook works. So, if I'm using WhatsApp, can I talk to Facebook? Like, that's your question?
Yeah.
Why? That's why we got this. That's why we brought this billionaire in here who controls all of the data in America, so you can ask tech support questions. You dumb motherfuckers. I mean, it's great for the stock. Stock jumped up 5-7%. Thank God.
Did it?
Yeah, good job on that,
Watch
guys.
out,
Nice
Yo.
theater, nice political theater to remind everyone to buy this, to stop selling the
He's gotta
fuck
be
out of
close.
this stock.
Careful, Reaper.
Thanks for that.
Kinky.
But, oh, the rest of it. Absolute, completely embarrassing.
Yeah.
Completely embarrassing.
Put a shield in the payload.
Would even open their mouth. Mr. Zuckerberg, and of course he's lying.
Sure.
I'm down.
I was so focused on murder, I didn't even notice we kept.
How many people read the user agreement? Oh, Senator, I'd have to check. Okay.
Yeah.
Hang him. Right there.
Well, the answer is no one.
That's the congressional hearing.
As well as I have
I
my
want
own.
just a complete kangaroo court where we bring everybody out there. Everybody. Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, every single one of these oligarchs. We bring them out there. They gotta sit like in a dunk tank, but with a noose around their neck.
Yeah,
and if the lie is too big, if enough people at home have an app powered by Facebook, where if you hit the bullshit button, fucking dunked.
Yeah.
That's done. Just to keep them honest, right? Cybernetically speaking, we can keep these motherfuckers, because the lies are, it's just, you didn't need to lie about it. Of course, no one sucked my, Senator, no one reads it, because it's just a bunch of legal gobbledygook that exists because everyone is so stupid and entitled that they will sue for anything. So we have to write that. You want to know the truth? I don't give a fuck what people think about it. Neither do fucking you. Neither does anybody who uses it. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody, except that Trump won. So now it's a big fucking deal. That's the truth. Swear me in so I can give that answer. Because everything else is just a lie. Everybody cares about their privacy.
Tanks are down.
Listen, the people asking you are the ones mining it.
Told ya.
The NSA knows every goddamn thing everybody's doing in the country at all fucking times.
Of course.
And we're giving Facebook shit for running ads. I hate them,
Reaper's coming through the
obviously.
building. Just grab it.
Obviously, privacy, blah, 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 blah. Give me a fucking break.
Reaper's dead.
It's funny, though.
Did you watch a lot of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it because you can see, like, you know immediately which senators are the complete idiots.
Oh, give me that double damage boost, holy shit.
Mr. Zuckerberg, so the computer.
Oh yeah,
Facebook's on the computer.
that was all cooked up
right?
too.
Oh, man. Yeah, keep talking.
Coming from
Give them-
way behind.
Give them an extra 10
Yeah,
minutes.
boys.
Yeah.
Give that one an extra 10 minutes.
Bring him up to speed.
Good round.
Give him 10 to get up to speed.
What up?
Yeah, good round, guys.
Get through the FA. Make them read the FAQ. Anyway. I thought it was funny. I want to see more of it. I hope he comes back. He's very entertaining.
He's done right now, though?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he had 2 days.
Okay.
And they figured it out. They figured it out.
All right, no, good. I'm sure a lot of things will change. Right.
Okay. I got some news this week. The trademark issue has been resolved.
That it has.
Let me play the trademark for the biggest problem in the universe between Maddox and myself has been resolved. The big federal, I don't know if it's a court case or whatever. Bunch of lawyers filing documents to each other, kicking the ball back and forth. It's been resolved.
What up?
There you go, Sean.
And all the what a good
like a switch
We have
because his
enough
trademark fucking sucks.
Yeah, I caved in and I bought one of the like $40 things or whatever, and I got like almost
Everybody's
all
the
of
winner.
Oh,
except
boy.
Moira, my main, of course.
Everyone wins.
Yeah, I want
Everyone wins on that.
mine on.
Phenomenal.
Feels great.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
I want them.
The lawsuit still exists, but
Combat
fuck, no
Mercy,
trademark.
but I
does.
still don't get
Winning
it.
that one feels really
Yeah,
bad.
I think I got that one last time.
There was a time, so Stephen Birch is my trademark
Yeah, I'm so
attorney.
sad. I
Dickhead.
want
He
my-
listened to the show and reached out when everything started
I want my
initially
Combat
happening,
Mercy.
saying
Yeah, it's a
hey,
good
can you
one.
help with this?
Yeah.
And my response was,
Yeah, I gotta do my arcade matches after. I think I'll probably climb to 900.
Yeah.
I can't.
Don't turn your B off.
I don't
Turn your
know
B
how
off.
I'm gonna
Come
put
here.
the shield in front of my turret.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn
It
it
was
off,
like
turn it
at the
off.
very
Turn it off.
last minute too that he,
So they don't see you.
reached out
Come over here.
and saved the day. But because of it,
Come on, hurry,
Maddox
hurry,
does not have a sole ownership trademark of
Just wait here,
any
just
problem
wait
in the
here.
universe.
Just wait here.
Which he should not.
Which, crazily, looking back
Oh, shit.
on everything now,
Okay, I guess they were
it
just like late
seems
to
like at the
leave.
time the trademark did not seem like that big.
Run,
of a
just
deal,
run like a mother.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, you got a monkey here too.
my
Oh
thoughts
boy, that's
were,
why they're all.
you know, I don't have access to the domain name. Like, I can't restart it. I don't want this cocksucker to restart it, but it's still just like he's still doing a podcast already. The name, the name is.
Get to the point, man. Get to the
Right,
point.
like,
Back to the point.
Well, I think in his world, for
See,
some
like, I was
reason,
gonna try to
the
grab some
name
cheeky,
was
like,
the
back
secret
picks
to
and
that
then run,
podcast
but then,
success.
like-
That's the only thing I
Like
can
literally
think
like
of. And
10
it's
seconds
like,
after the
of
run
course,
started, like
that's
3
not
of them ran out of the
the
base.
case.
Like, what the
Here's
fuck
my
were they
thing.
doing?
That cocksucker, Matt, was going to use that trademark as evidence that I was breaking laws on Patreon by mentioning it, by running the archive site at biggest.thedickshow.com,
That's-
by
okay.
continuing to pay to,
Roadhog
to
coming
host
through
the
the
episodes. Like, I pay
Conceivable.
every month.
If you want to give him that much credit.
Well, because like you go back and look through all the emails that he was sending Patreon, it was throwing anything at the wall
Yeah,
to see
sure.
if it would stick to
Yeah.
get my account revoked, and I think this would have been a big quiver, and a big
Horseshit.
arrow in
Worth
his
it. I
quiver.
killed that
Possibly.
Roadhog with
So
a
thank
melee to the
fucking
Where's
face.
the widow at?
That
She's
didn't come to
outside the
fruition.
Turns
air
out it
door
could
to the
mean
building.
more than,
She's up in the
we thought it did.
Yeah.
balcony back
Yeah.
there.
And
She's
it's
like halfway to the
Stephen
point.
Birch is going to call in.
Oh,
a
good.
little bit later.
He was on
Just don't
he was on
extend
Nick's
it, you'll
show.
be fine. Don't go past
wasn't
the
he?
boss.
Yeah, you know what? Nick was stealing my questions that I ask people.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
boy.
was asking Steven what hand he jerks off with, if he's a tits or an ass man. I was
You're
like, hey.
kidding.
Yeah. It's like, hey, rackets.
Nick.
Do I have to trademark these fucking questions over
Yeah.
here? What the hell's going on here? Asking about tits or an ass man.
Oof.
Asking about how you jerk off.
I think they
What
might
is-
be retarded.
What's happening here?
She just landed a whole bunch.
Whose show is this?
Does Mrs. Rackets know that you ask these kind of questions?
Yeah. Are you thinking about that all
Yeah.
day and night? Because I am. I need to
Should
know.
be listening to that show to check up on you.
Yeah. I'm always
What
listening
happens? All of
to
a
the
sudden,
Nick Rackets
Widow.
you're a
show.
big shot on the interwebs.
He's
you
pretty
start-
soon he's gonna be reading erotic stories from other lawyers.
Yep.
I got the widow.
Start getting fan mail.
Yeah, all
I
the rest
hope
of
you
them.
already got that.
Start leaving in the middle of the night to run out for milk. Stuff like that.
What's that?
I
No, 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 no,
go,
no, no.
use an
Random
excuse to.
things that he's doing?
Well, yeah, when Mrs. Rackets gets suspicious.
I wish they would come over here so I can knock them off.
I don't know. Marriage over. All because of the Dick Show.
Oh.
Then he sues you.
Yeah, that's
Pervert.
don't go too far
Yeah.
into the anyway.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You ask certain questions.
Yeah.
It leads you down a dark path.
Right. Don't be asking questions I would ask thinking that it doesn't have an effect.
Yeah.
As you start doing that,
Get infected.
yeah, that's how I get in there. That's how the demon gets in there.
Yeah.
And then he starts chewing away at your mind like a gerbil.
Then you're all demon.
That must have been funny to walk in on.
So that's great. He's gonna call
Just
in.
me solo ulting 2 tanks.
Dude, I heard the monkey noise and I figured it was their monkey and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
kill this alted
Huge-
monkey. I ain't
it's a
doing
huge leap.
shit.
That's two-
And
that's
then I
two
came in and you were
losses.
just like smacking him around. I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
That's the restraining order with
neat.
one big loss.
Sure.
One big, fat, ugly.
I've walked in on worse,
loss
trust me.
for him.
Wait, that's your turret. I've just been attacking
Trademark
for.
is number 2. 3 strikes. You're out of LA.
Yeah.
That lawsuit goes.
It's such a
on.
blood boner.
Well, and the
Just
third
like,
one
fucking
should be
hurt.
so
Harris.
Casey looks bad.
What are they doing?
Bad.
Yeah, I don't know what they're not
Oh,
playing together at all.
He let the restraining order. He wasn't putting his A game on in the restraining order, because it's just his girlfriend. Doesn't
Tilting
That's
entire
just the
teams is my
best.
specialty.
whatever. He watches. You let the first one go always. Let's see what
One
the
last
pitcher's
kill on
got.
the widow
Yeah.
for
Ooh, that
for,
ball had
pos-
speed on it.
posterity.
Yeah, moving a little. Had movement too.
Good
Yeah.
game, guys.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Right. Well, that's the thing. A guy throws a dead straight. Doesn't matter if it's 100 miles an hour.
Damn,
these
he was
guys
mad
can
about
time
that
it.
shit.
But
Yeah.
if it moves,
Hits that
gotta
shit all
move.
day. That has some movement on it. No chance. No chance. Just close your eyes and swing away. Number 2, the trademark. He put some money on that one. He hired an
77%
attorney.
guild
Law-
participation.
Trademark guy, Lawson.
Yeah.
He hired an attorney.
Oh man.
Guy couldn't make.
Fucking.
Guy couldn't
Oh
make.
god, that is good.
Couldn't make head nor tails of it though.
Yeah, well,
Why that is, I don't know. Just straight up didn't respond to the last argument.
oh, is that how it went?
Yeah.
So
Basically a forfeit.
your team put batted the ball back over the net, and then it just never got a play.
What
made on it.
happened was my side batted the ball back over the net,
Mhm.
and then Maddox called a timeout and said that he needed a month to figure out how to hit the ball.
Oh, and then
And
never.
then the month passed, and he just never showed up. Back
So
at court.
judgment rendered, done.
Yeah, done.
Gave up on it.
Yep.
Well, I would imagine maybe resources are running kind of thin too.
Yeah, me too.
At this point.
Yeah. I imagine that too, Sean.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking expensive.
Oh god, it's expensive. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. Asterios is doing a garage stand-up.
Yeah, garage tours.
Yeah, a guy asked him what it would take to do stand-up in his garage. Ryan.
20-piece McNuggets.
They said 400 retweets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it took about maybe 10 hours to get that one through.
Huh.
So Asterios is going to be doing stand-up at a guy's garage in Atlanta, Georgia.
Really?
Yeah. That should be, that should be a gigantic fucking neighborhood burning disaster. Hope the National Guard will probably get called into that one, I assume.
Yeah.
Monkey Jones is wanting to open it for him already. That guy's calling in so we can give him some tips on how to prevent damage to his personal property and hopefully keep Asterios' invoices down.
The guy who's hosting Asterios is calling in.
Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan with the garage is calling in a little bit later.
Okay.
He's got to put Asterios on a yogurt budget or something.
Yeah.
None of this business zone nonsense that he gave me. Let's see what else. What makes me rage this week? Stephen Burge, hero, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna get all the lawyers for all these things and retire their sport jackets.
Yeah, get him some jerseys.
Yeah.
Their last name on them.
Kia
Just put 'em up on-
Magana, right? LA Kings, maybe.
Yeah.
Birch. The Mariners.
Right. Have a wall of
Wait,
fame
no, that's
in here.
Seattle.
What? Birch?
What's Tampa? The Devils, the Rays?
They're just the Rays now. They're not the Devil Rays.
Oh, that's why?
Well, I believe so. Yeah. I know they changed. They just went to the Rays.
Whatever. Okay, I got some things that make me rage. This is probably the closest to an old school biggest problem episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a dumb one. Cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Start there.
Okay.
A little bit more meat on it.
Sure.
Yeah. This week there was a very stupid activist group called the Bully Hunters.
Oh, good. A show on fucking E or something.
Yeah, a show on Twitch. They took it straight to you.
Yeah.
Having a show on Twitch. It was a bunch of chicks who are trying to fight cyberbullying in video games.
What up, yo?
Said if you are getting harassed
in video games.
Yeah. Sean, we can't have women getting spoken to in derogatory ways on video games. In a polite society.
Wouldn't most of the cyberbullying in video games be like guy on guy,
so that way,
or guy on kid?
Can pocket me and then
It's just kid on kid. It's of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, unless you're going in there talking about how much of a chick you are.
Yeah.
It's the internet. Who fucking knows, right? You can just block. You can block anybody. Mute. I don't want to hear all this shit. It's the easiest goddamn thing in the world. Easiest thing in the world.
As opposed to I should be able to hear everything and never have anybody with a different opinion than me or talk any shit.
But it's not even an opinion. It's just like getting called fat or getting threatened online.
How many hours you got on Soldier?
Probably about 1,000.
Seriously?
Mercy, no, come over here and hide behind this tree. Come over here, Mercy. Stand on the other side of that tree and get up close to the wall. There you go. Oh god, you're gonna push off the cliff. Alright, stand close, don't move. Did you just die? No, come, hit shift. Oh my god. Alright, fuck it. Go kill his.
Shoot it! Why are you guys up like that? Holy shit.
Oh god, I just got slapped in front of a widow with a.
Yeah, I'm not playing a shield tank if no one's gonna use it.
That's fine, don't.
I'm down.
That's a light bulb.
Ah, this widow. She's good. Yeah, clever girl.
Mama clipped his toenails off now.
jeez, how'd they get this many people by the point?
Magic.
Ah!
Oh.
That's Bastion.
There was a Bastion.
Oh my god, seriously. That's what I get.
Hmm?
Should I switch?
Captain Pickup?
No, we're good, we're good.
No.
Classic overextension. I'll show you a classic overextension, give you
No.
both inches of this dig.
Oh, you got one from here. No. Love it.
Yeah, there were 3 or 4 people way too far ahead.
To be fair, I got 7 kills. Well, like, what happened?
Well, you know you're not losing it.
Hmm?
Right, my game is starting to lag once again.
Oh my god, seriously. Yeah, I suck for healing.
Me too, dude. I feel your pain.
I think it would be better if someone switched to a defense here rather than
No!
Who doesn't want to heal? I can.
Huh?
Who said they can't heal? Or they're
me? Me. Let's get right here. I never played Moro either.
Oh, Mora's favorite character.
She what?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
You're pressing all one.
Where is everybody?
Getting leveled by Bastion.
Yeah, we need a Pharaoh.
What?
A spawn point changed. I can't change that.
You're not.
Yeah, we need a Pharaoh. Something to take out Bastion.
Play.
Well, doesn't really matter at this point.
Why?
I would just say we should be able to shut their Bastion down here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to fly Pharaoh in here.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck she's still on this fair, dude. I've killed her about 100 times.
yeah, though I think the even needs to be buffed range.
Get down, Tyler.
This is my curse.
Their Ryan is just too good.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, we probably need a Zen instead of a Moira.
I have to go
I can
full
switch
heal. I can fucking I need
Yep.
to go full heal on
I
everyone.
also have a Winston. After my ult, I'll switch.
That's what I was about to say. I got my ult. I can use my ult real quick. That's true.
Yeah,
Wait, they
I
have
have my
people inside still? How the fuck?
Help on the line.
ulting.
Yeah, they got a Hanzo in there too, watch out.
Where's the Hanzo?
He was down the
Oh, yeah.
hallway, got me when I walked by.
Ugh, lucky piece of shit.
Alright, I'll switch now. Just use mine.
There's over here somewhere.
Alright, you can switch off Moira whenever you want.
Alright.
Up on the line, please.
Use your L shift when
Can't get to you.
push his dumb ass. Oh, hey, it was
that Ryan's almost down.
Alright, I'm switching off.
Yeah, she melted me with that ult.
I got ult.
Here, I'll stick with you, soldier. Oh, that was not pretty.
Wait, how the fuck did she... I fucked up. I thought Bear was dead. The switch was next... The fucking, like... The reticle switched, and I was like, alright, Bear's dead. But she was not dead. No, she's dead.
I'm getting completely countered. Once I try making a play, I just die. That's the point of Overwatch event.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go full on the heal on everyone now.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Shit.
Oof, those bugs.
Hi.
It's scatter!
How that didn't kill their Reinhardt, I don't fucking know.
That's all good, dude. We made really good time there. We held it for a good amount of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full on healing on everyone.
You do. It's fine.
Sit down, Tyler.
Okay.
Sit down.
Who should I go? I think I might be a tank, right?
Sit down now.
Yeah, then maybe a diva.
Alright.
Sit. Sit your ass down.
No, I want to stand.
I want a somersault.
Do you have my phone? Go. Hot. Burn baby. Hot right now. Mommy will give you a bite when it's cooled down, baby. It's hot. Hot.
Oh, you're on our team. I figured it was another person on the enemy team calling me a faggot nigger or whatever. That literally has happened like every game today. Like someone from the enemy team will add me and be like, "You smurfing bitch! I'm gonna put your balls in my mouth."
What is the point of doing that though? I don't really understand it.
It's fun. It really is what it comes down to. Like, once you get like up that high when you're like pressing the limits of your like SR, where you can get to, it gets really boring. And like not just boring, but it becomes like really intense. Like it's never relaxing. You're like, oh gosh. Sometimes you just want to play a video game for funsies, you know?
Alright, Bastion discorded. Get him down, guys.
Oh wait, if I'm not getting knocked out, I'm going phones up.
Yeah, Symmetra on me. Symmetra.
Let's try that again. Peace be upon you. Much better.
By this point, I really think I should go Roadhouse.
I am taking it.
I have no idea where that fucking junk is.
We need a Pharaoh. Like, that's what's missing here. It's why we're not getting there.
Alright, I'll be far. What the fuck? How is that my spawn?
Peace be upon you.
to do something about that stupid Bastion.
I should take my ult.
I'm taking care of him. Don't worry, the healer took care of us. Oh, can I get a res?
Nothing.
On Bastion, on. He's so Bastion.
What's Bastion? I don't see a Bastion here.
Try to get
I don't think there was one game that didn't go Bastion on that pick.
Ooh, I know where their portal comes out now.
I know where it is too, it's in that side one.
Fucking dragons!
I died for it, but I got the TP. And a whole bunch of turrets, holy shit. Fair, Bastion. Bastion is the priority. Oh wow.
Damn it!
Damn, come back to the scores here. I almost got another
I
friend.
got 30 seconds.
He does not deserve to get this. And he deserves to get it.
Get onto the point.
Nice.
Escort the payload.
Moving the payloads to the destination.
Dragon!
Oh, we were.
There's a Moira behind us.
Oh, jeez.
How well?
My ultimate in charge.
Booped his ass right in the middle of that. Oh, took that to the face.
Pinky, you dirty girl.
Took one for the team.
No, I am.
Oh, that was like
Ah, I couldn't believe I didn't get him off right there.
No, Bastion got me.
Fuck that all.
On defense, on attack, I'm gonna fucking heal you. On defense, I'm gonna heal everyone, if that's okay with you.
Whatever's clever. Oh god, I just fell like fucker.
30 seconds.
Where's my...
I'm gonna do this right now. No, you're not doing that, Genji. You're not doing that, Genji. No, Bastion.
Stan destroyed us.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess. Not surprised by this.
Me and him always have a problem playing on team together because we both want to go back.
Nobody else in the team really did much.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Legend?
No one on the other team really did anything. It's
Yeah, for
just
sure.
the best of them.
Anyway.
Fuck.
Traveling to Horizon Luna.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone. I might need this later. I'm out of here.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Alright, we got Devil Eyes back.
What up?
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah.
Tried to stay as a team on that last one.
No, man, that's the quick route to getting fucked. Because once you start getting like into a bigger team, then you get up-queued against like more difficult enemies.
Gotcha.
And well, there was a heavy concentration of retarded on that.
Well, there was that, yeah.
On attack right now, I'm gonna go pocket healing when it's on attack.
On defense, though, she'll heal you. Or
Yeah, on defense, I'm just gonna go full on and just heal everyone and everything.
okay, Phantom, that last game I had 47 limbs. How do we not win that shit?
Yeah, I don't know. We had a lot of people who were either overextending or hanging way too far back.
Goddamn bastard.
Is it that same one?
I don't know.
Oh, it's not the same Bastion.
Do we have? Holy shit, get the hell.
Can one of the DPSs switch to a Genji to counter the Bastion?
Yes, yes I can. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
They got a soldier up top on the left side.
Ouch. No! Hanzo!
Hmm?
Wait for me, devil. Let's go.
You gotta be. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay. Well.
Alright, I'm going Hanzo. Fuck this guy. That will deal with Bastion as well because I can just throw his ult through the shield and I get his ult every like 45 seconds long. Oh, the fucking visor.
This is my curse.
Perfect day for some magic. Much obliged.
Have my ult. Hanzo!
Why did you just scream? What? Who was that?
I don't know, but it hurt.
Yeah, dude, I like pulled. Oh my god.
Like, yeah, we know Hanzo's on their team and he's killing us.
I'm going insane.
There, he's dead.
I start going insane with this Hanzo.
Back for more.
But he's dead.
Everyone group up with me.
I'm headed that way.
Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
For fuck's sake! I've been single targeted with ults way too many times.
Switching sides. Prepare your defense.
Don't say you all.
Select your hero.
You could have just fucking. Oh my god. Never mind. Where did I go there? You could have just switched Winston. It's like the easiest fucking choice in the whole world.
Alright, so do we want to try and do
Let's get a Reinhardt to do that Bastion bullshit that they did. That's fine.
I'm better with her than with Reinhardt.
Alright, I just wanted to shield, that's fine.
Your safety is my primary concern.
You don't
Just
need to
you,
worry.
Chalupa,
You're gonna
just
get
you.
your heal now.
Make sure you don't overextend.
The shield popped up right in front of it. Oh my god.
Reaper to the right.
Shit, my shield went out the window. They're melting the shield.
There's a widow to the right.
Shit.
Sniper, be careful.
No, I'm gone.
Come on, we need to get control of the pool.
Play of the game. You're powered up. Get in there.
I cannot be stopped. Wakateki wo kurao!
Triple.
do they even know if you're fat?
Well, I mean that's true.
Okay,
you know that they're fat.
Okay.
Yeah. So these
it's a gamer stereotype you're really putting out there. Most of them are very fit.
Yeah. So these girls started the bully.
Excellent personal hygiene.
The bully hunters crew, where if you're getting bullied in a game, you ring them up and they'll show up like Fox Force 5 and hunt the bully down. In your game.
Really?
And really kill them. Really embarrass them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Really shoot. Really.
Are they really good?
Yeah. They're the elite.
They play as a team.
Gamers. Yes, it's their teamwork that allows them to dominate bullies so thoroughly. In a way that is somehow different than just playing the game.
Yeah.
Right?
So what do they? So they just find them and eliminate them using teamwork.
Yeah.
So they just. And every time they, if they're in a first-person shooter or something, like every time like they respawn, then they just get killed again. Do they just do it?
I guess.
If
they're just doing the same. Have you ever played one of these games?
I've watched a lot of them.
It's just madness. Like you're running around just blasting.
No, I know
anybody that comes
Battlefield
across.
or Call of Duty. Yeah, I've seen those.
The entire premise of the bully hunting thing is it requires that you don't understand how these games are played to get on board with it.
Okay.
Like, if you don't understand how the game is played, then perhaps you could imagine, like, a Matrix-style vendetta squad of femme fatale, elite, just women who are sick of it, Sean. Women who are just sick of it. And they're spending, right?
Yeah, but they're mercenaries.
They're mercenaries for feelings, and they're going to show up and show the bullies who's boss. And then the bullies are going to go think about their behavior.
Yeah.
Because this is how people behave. Right?
Yeah.
Fundamentally, I think that talking like an Italian again.
Yeah, it happens.
I was on Milo's show. I noticed I was doing it a lot. I don't know why.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think fundamentally that if you don't understand bullying and why it's fun, that you don't understand people. Because the women who are doing this, like anybody who's anti-bullying always says the dumbest shit, like, well, you got to stand up to bullies. And you gotta, you gotta make them. It's always some version of making them feel bad for their behavior, right? Like anybody who thinks bullying is a thing or a problem always uses some of it to fight the bullies, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't understand. It's like bullies. They feel bad all the time. Make them feel worse is not going to. The bad feeling is what drives the behavior.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's you don't dig your way out of a hole.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like this. It's like that you don't understand what causes it is also all the same people that don't understand why it's so fucking fun, and why people fucking deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
like the reason you're getting laughed off the internet. The reason you're getting teabagged in a game is because you're a fucking dick.
Yeah.
And you have it coming.
Yeah, usually I would think, not being a gamer myself, but I would think that most people who get habitually bullied on a game probably do something. It's because how else do they know? People don't just go, randomly, I'm gonna bully that guy.
Sean, it's an entire virtual world based on violence and aggression. It's the exact talking shit to people is exactly the entire point of what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if everybody was very witty and clever, there wouldn't be video games. We would just sit around roasting each other.
Yeah.
Because it's better. It's like a more visceral feeling. I think that the whole thing is stupid. The whole cyberbullying movement is fucking dumb. The entire term harassment and digital harassment
has lost all meaning.
Has become a goddamn plague on the internet. Like the mind virus of this concept of bullying has infected people's thoughts so much that they no longer just instantly think that's dumb. Like it's so big and so broad and so prevalent in every time you turn on the TV, every time I log onto Twitter and have to see some kind of notice about bullying, that reaction within me to just reject it rejected wholesale because it doesn't make any fucking sense has been beaten out of everybody.
Well, now bullying is just listening to someone state a strong, different opinion than you. You know, it's...
You know what bullying is?
Well,
you know what? This is what they're doing. Bullying is a bunch of crimes that are not being addressed. That's what it fucking is. It's not being in school and getting called fat tits a bunch. It's being in school, getting called stinky and fat tits, and then getting knocked into a locker. That's a fucking crime that never gets stopped. That's why everything else is a problem. Because they can't stop the actual fucking crime part, right? There's a bunch of goddamn school administrators who think that their worth is entirely dependent on figuring out the right magical phrase to fix the psychological damage from child abuse. And instead of handling it like a goddamn crime, which it is, they turn it into some psychologist's nightmare of harassment and bullying. No, it's just words. It's just words until it's actually a crime, and then we have a whole fucking system designed for that.
Well, we've gone, you know, sticks and stones is long gone.
Long gone.
Long gone. It's nobody, now it's, I think you said it on the old show, it's went from sticks and stones, you know, to words hurt.
Yeah.
And they do, but it's not a crime. You know, they can, like, you can get your feelings hurt with what somebody says to you, but it's not.
And maybe you should. Like, maybe you're choosing to do that.
It's not on the same, there's a million reasons.
Yeah. It's made me rage. I'm turning into Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we need, you know? Like, any fucking small infraction, because we got so, like, well, you know, just kid. Yeah, it's just so what if the guy's kicking the shit out of people? Let's give him a second chance. No, 10 years, ISO cubes immediately, because by initiating the physical fucking contact, you just fucked everything else that was fun. Like, all the shit talking and, like, all
That's all lumped in with the violence.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So now we're so fucking demented that going online and getting a computer to guy to squat on your face is the same thing as getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, it's even worse because there's an infinity of how embarrassed you could be. There's a finite amount of how hurt you can be when you get punched in the stomach. Right? It's like, oh. Well, you know, worst case scenario, what, you break a rib?
Well, worst case scenario, you die like Houdini, but...
Well, okay,
you know, there's that.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. But God, it's fucked. And the suckers paradise that we're living in, where companies, the second you get any kind of action, the second you get any kind of play on something stupid like cyberbullying, cyber harassment, companies will fucking dump money into it. Dump money. They got to get that sweet click, that sweet views, man. That sweet virtue signaled advertising. Oh, you're doing something with cyberbullying? Here's a fuckload of money. And actually, we've got a bunch of special hardware that we're gonna sell just for you. We're gonna have a whole fucking charity event of selling shit to morons who think we're stopping anything with that is all based on that one single crime that was not stopped, right? This entire fucking economy, of victimhood that's built on one actual crime that never gets stopped, that never gets solved.
I like economy of victimhood. It's a good term.
Yeah.
So many victims. Everybody's a fucking victim.
And the companies, they do it without fear of retribution.
Yeah.
Because every time...
They are shameless, too. Shameless. Some of these, you know, we stand with, blah, blah, blah. The virtue signaling with companies in the form of advertising it's embarrassing. It really is.
Cyber Power PCs, I think it's a big company because I knew about it before this stupid Bully Hunter thing happened. They endorsed it, or somehow their PR guy was talking about how he endorsed it, and then he said, on a live stream, and he says, well, you know, it wasn't pitched to us like that, so we were misled. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't mean shit, dude. But I go in the comments, and what do I see? People, well, you know, that's good of them. At least they admitted something. It's like, that is not fucking good enough.
Yeah, well,
it is not fucking good enough. They still did it in the first. Do you not see that this is they only regret it because they got fucking caught?
Right. Which is 99 times out of 100. That's the only reason anybody says anything.
They gotta be afraid. companies have to be more afraid of what they endorse.
Yeah.
Like, how about never? How about you send everybody packing? All solicitors who have some kind of cause for you to get behind, send them fucking packing. Bend over backwards to prove to me why this had to have your money, your backing, and your logo behind it. Because it kind of looks like you're just recklessly throwing your clout around. And as clout becomes, like, and as companies and celebrities' clout becomes the entire way we make decisions, like, as the more control companies get, the further they go toward a direct mob democracy, if your hashtag is trending, then we're gonna do something about it.
Yeah.
And fuck like the principles of America that made the country great. You know what? The hashtag's trending, so if you're 18 to 21 and you want a gun, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the hell are you talking about? How about the reverse of that? Your hashtag's trending, but I don't know. It's kind of just a hashtag, and all you pricks will forget about this.
Yeah.
You don't shop here anyway, because none of you have jobs. You're out tweeting and twitching 10 in the morning. Why don't you get fucked? How about that? How about that response?
Hashtag get fucked.
Yeah. Hashtag response to everything.
Yeah.
Hashtag March for Life? Well, our policy is hashtag get fucked. You can read about it at hashtag getfucked.com, where we just don't endorse anything, period. I don't know. I guess it's not as funny as it could be. I don't know.
Well, that's not for us to decide.
so aggravating. Cyberbullying.
Yeah.
So fucking dumb. You know, when long before the lawsuit, like when 80s Girl had a bunch of accounts started in her name, and they would just say gross stuff like.
I never heard about that.
Yeah. I didn't talk about it on the show because I didn't want to embolden people, you know.
Sure. Give them I was like, oh, that's an idea I didn't have before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But so much has happened since, like, the restraining order has happened since then. Open threats to call her job and get her fired. Like, so much has happened since then. It seems like nothing now. But I remember when it happened, it was like, yeah, this is as clear of an example of cyberbullying that you can have. Real name, sexually explicit commentary about a person, using their photo, and she was devastated. Like, you know, she was very upset by it.
Who would feel good about that?
Well, me, you know.
Well,
like, hey, look, they're fucking talking to me.
But that's usually you doing it, right? I mean, no. I'm just,
no, please. I don't engage in any kind of cyberbullying. But I remember even thinking at the time, like, yeah, it sucks, but you know, so what?
Well,
like I obviously didn't say that. I put on the whole boyfriend routine.
Yeah.
So sorry your dog died.
No, I'm glad that fucker's gone.
Exactly. Oh wow, it sounds really rough for your mom. Oh god, that bitch.
Yeah. Well, you know, those are those things that you can't.
I'm so sorry, your friends. Wow, you got dumped, huh? Bring her over.
To the person it's happening to at the time, it seems like a huge deal. But even if you're one step removed like you're like, okay, I can see how that sucks. But then it's people are gonna forget. It's gonna pass. But that doesn't change how that person feels at that particular time. But because it's real hard to have any kind of objectivity on that, I think.
But you know what? We have like wisdoms and sayings. We've developed them that keep people from like to train people to not listen to their emotions, right?
Yeah,
like turn the other, like the whole fucking Bible exists to train people to not listen to their baser instincts, right? And if somebody fucks with you,
but it's so funny how they virtually never hold up when shit is severe enough.
Except we know to repeat them. You know?
Yeah.
Like, those ideas have lived for thousands of years.
They have.
I would say that maybe they're a major reason why we haven't fucking all killed each other.
I think it's impossible to tell how much of an impact those actually have.
Yeah.
But
sure.
But because I'm more of the opinion that people think until they don't. You know, and then it's just like the feeling takes, because to me, feelings and all that are much stronger than logic. In most people,
of course,
they will act according to their instincts.
Yeah.
You know, and it just, I don't know.
I don't know. But rhymes go a long way too, though.
Well,
like click it or ticket. Better click it.
Yeah.
Like
rhymes. Now you're not fighting fair. Now instinct doesn't have much of a shot.
We need a rhyme Bible to get rid of the cyberbullying shit.
Yeah, a rhyme. Exactly.
Like just step away. Don't be gay. I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
right. And also, don't be gay.
Using their own language, I'm saying. Using their own language. Using
Right.
their own language. It's. I don't know why it's upsetting so much. It makes me such a rage.
Yeah.
Because it's dumb. Fucking dumb.
I just think that in general, the scope of what words and phrases mean has crept so much that a lot of it is lost all meaning.
Yeah, it's worthless now. Yeah. I don't know what else. I got stats for you. I'm gonna try to bring in the stats more, just because they're kind of interesting.
Yeah, I like stats.
Been bullied. 28% of U.S. students say they've experienced bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately 30% of young people admit to bullying others.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's horrible. We can't have it anymore. Even though a third of fucking kids are doing it, give me a fucking break.
Are they like the same people just trading? Like the 20, and then a 2% just gets shit on.
Yeah, we know.
Like, you know what I mean?
We're all picking on one kid.
Or they take turns picking one kid bullies the other, so it's like, just swapping.
You come to school and then you get assigned a cop, you get assigned a bullying partner.
A bully buddy?
Yeah, a bully buddy. I don't know, I guess you sound like an asshole for just saying you don't care about it, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of...
Like, is it a fucking crime? Just enforce because that's what bugs me about it, that when the crime happens, we'll just let this one slide.
Kids get in, yeah.
Kick their fucking ass out of school. That's it.
Yeah.
Fucking stop it.
Yeah, I mean, but kids they're not done cooking. We've talked about this. Those kind of, that impulse control and things like that is not like an adult. It's definitely not like an adult.
Yeah, you're right. It's almost like maybe we shouldn't have tried to build a big system to process them like they were some kind of homogenous mob that could all follow rules exactly correctly.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't have tried to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just kind of unwind that.
Yeah.
And let people figure out their own shit. Right?
Yeah, well.
There's that. Idiotic. 70% of students report seeing frequent bullying online. So this is what they recommend. Filling up your friends' Facebook feeds with positive posts instead of negative ones can boost school-wide morale. They want to turn. They're trying to turn your Facebook into an Eat, Pray, Love event here.
Yeah.
Trying to turn it into Oprah. That's the part that makes me sick.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I was a kid, it would make me hate people. It would fuck with my brain to see that I'm implicitly or inherently there's something wrong with me every day.
Because you don't feel the same way.
Yeah, because the negativity doesn't affect me. Like, I remember being a kid getting picked on. I remember having huge, Foursquare arguments.
Yeah.
Of these cocksuckers just abusing the rules, calling triple lines out to where... A question, are we even on the fucking court anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Where is this triple line? Because you seem to be just calling it as you see it, you asshole. Calling outrageous rules. You're on Foursquare, the king gets to make all the rules, right?
Yeah, I don't remember I don't remember playing it.
Oh, I loved Foursquare.
Huh.
That was great. That was where beefs were settled in the Foursquare court.
I see.
In second grade.
Oh.
For me.
Okay.
And I remember very clearly this cocksucker who was, I guess, the bully.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a bully.
Okay.
He would get in his king position and then just call rules that would let him tag everybody out at will, right? Infinite boundaries, so the ball was never out. In Foursquare, if you threw the ball out, you were out. You were gone. And never-ending boundary. You could peg people with no bounce. You could go for shoes. These types of... There were no holds barred in this guy's reign of terror on the Foursquare court. And I remember playing by the rules, and I got in my head. Reign of terror ends today. Guys, I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I'm gonna do... I don't know what... I just got a good feeling about today. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to die on the Foursquare court. I don't know what it's gonna take. I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit the entire time and get in his fucking head, right?
Yeah. Now,
Like,
what's a second grade dick shit talking episode sound like?
Stuff like I'm calling triple boundaries. That's because you need them, man. Because you can't keep it in. 'Cause you got no talent at this.
Yeah.
Because you're a joke. Your entire reign is a joke. It's all built on these. You can't play it like a man. You can't play Foursquare like a man.
It's
you
a
need
second
these-
grade dick.
Yeah. You can't do it. You don't have it in you. So he's still just getting pissed off. I know he's getting pissed off.
Right.
So he throws. I get in the second square. This is the service square. That's where Foursquare has to go right to the second square. It's like table tennis. You gotta go cross. And I remember this motherfucker, like it was like clear as day, all pissed off. I'm talking shit the entire time. Let's go, come on. You gotta be, you call these throws?
Yeah.
People are just getting up and walking away. You haven't knocked a guy over yet all day. You gigantic. You throw like a girl, motherfucker, right?
Yeah. Now he's trying to repeat these rhyming expressions that keep him from violence in his head.
No,
but I have a feeling it's not working.
I mean, I'm sure he went home every day and got the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Looking back on it.
Yeah.
He winds up and throws it so fucking hard at me that I dodge like the Matrix out of the way, right? And I'm thinking, fuck, like what, that's it.
Somebody's got to go chase this thing.
It's triple lines,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be. He's gonna say it's in no matter what, and of course it's like King's rules for Foursquare. This girl was walking across the grass, got hit with the ball, and because of that, automatic out. Disqualification, right? So I said, "You're fucking qualified. You're out. That's it." Everybody starts cheering. Classic, like everybody clapped and everybody cheered. The school bell rang. As I'm still laughing, guy walks over, socks me. I fall down, and then he picks me up by my penis.
This is true?
This is a true story of bullying.
Was this kid, kid like a monster?
Yes.
He's like the huge
He's
kid.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
Gigantic trailer trash. Like looking like Pigpen every fucking day. Piece of shit. I remember, I think his name was Zach. Fucking cocksucker. So he comes over, wham, and I'm like, okay, well, I kind of had that one coming. I'm like, whoa, what is the fuck is this? Picks me up on my cock and drops me down on the Foursquare court. I remember thinking, that is clearly, that was the problem.
Yeah.
The cock picking up was the problem. Everything else before it was great. And the bad guys won, and everything else before it, the heated shit talking, the harassing, whatever that they're trying to stop, was good and great, and people celebrated. Because the bad guy lost.
It brought joy.
It brought joy to people.
As many as 2 other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the violence began.
Oh no.
It's like it's so fucking clear. Which part was wrong? And it wasn't the speech, you idiots. It wasn't the goddamn speech. I don't know. I don't know if any of that's funny. Remember it clear as day though.
Oh, I would imagine.
And I felt great. Even getting picked up by my cock.
Yeah.
It got stretched out too.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, you should probably thank him.
It was normal sized before that.
Okay.
When you're young, you have very elastic skin,
Yeah.
everything. Anyway. I'll tell you else. Oh, well, let me play a song first. I'll tell you what else makes me rage. Sean's sisters are in the studio today.
They are.
By the way.
That's the laughing you're hearing.
That's the laughing you're hearing. How you guys doing? Good. Is it weird? Do you want to get on the mic at all? You want to tell a weird story about Sean? Do you have any embarrassing
Don't you fucking
stories?
dare get the hell out of here.
Do you have any embarrassing stories about Sean? Wait, turn that mic on.
I can't.
Yeah, you can't turn it on. Sean is the oldest of all the 4 kids.
Yeah, I think that some of the listeners know about my brother. He went to a road rage.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
He's fucked, but you guys are great. Can you please turn that on?
I gotta set a track up.
Okay, set a track up. I want to play a song. You set a track up.
I can't do it while you're playing a song.
Okay, I'm gonna play a song first, and then I want to ask you guys some questions. I'm gonna play the I'm a Cuck one. This is Chuck and V. Tell me if I've played it before. I don't think I have. Hey, this is Chuck and V, everybody, coming at you with Now I'm a cuck. Based on that Radiohead song. Who remembers Radiohead? Radiohead. I never thought I was cool enough to listen to Radiohead. That ever happened to you? Radiohead, like Howard Stern too. I was like, I'm not cool enough to listen to that show.
That last episode.
Terrible.
Couldn't look you in the eye. You're a big grumblebee. Your jokes make me die. You float like a coconut in a boisterous world. And I wish you were guilty. You're so fucking guilty. Now I'm a cuck. I'm a psycho. What's inherently wrong with this? I don't deserve this. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna be like her.
Who's he talking
I want a girly body.
Oh. Is he?
I wanna be Heather.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that
talking about the Heather S transformation.
I'm really just jealous.
All right. Set up a new track. Set up a new track.
All right, come over.
Who wants to be on this one? This one? All right.
Come over here and be very fucking careful what you say.
You can bring the chair over.
Yeah.
You can bring your folding chair over. There you go. You got it. Yeah. All right. Welcome to the program. Yeah. You got to get right up. We have a saying in the studio. Get on the fucking microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my first time.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Everyone does it. Even seasoned professionals can't stay on the fucking microphone. Yeah. All right,
go ahead. Yeah.
This is your smallest sister?
This is the youngest sister.
Smallest.
Yeah. Excuse me, youngest sister. What's your earliest memory of Sean, the audio engineer?
I think putting a cereal box over my sister's head.
Oh.
Really?
For what reason? Why would he do that?
Because I'm a bully.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Just to terrorize her?
I think so.
Is that what he would do when you guys were growing up? I always saw him as like kind of a fatherly, like he would dispense wisdom and like be a protector and be a really nice guy. Are you saying that's not true?
He would teach us dirty words to church songs.
To church songs?
Yes.
Like what? Do you remember that?
Okay. How does that one go?
What song are you trying to sing?
Like he would put the word queer in.
Oh, homophobic. Terrible.
He's
absolutely
not homophobic,
terrible.
But
do you remember we used to play a game, Smear the Queer. Like
Yeah.
the teachers knew about. Like that was
know.
fine.
Well,
like,
because it didn't mean it meant a weirdo to
Right,
us.
I
Like
know,
it didn't mean anything else.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Which it still means.
Yeah.
I can't think of the song right now.
You can't think he would teach you
No.
dirty lyrics.
Dirty
song?
lyrics, yeah.
We'd be like, hey, come on, like to try to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
And he and Brandon.
It wasn't to try to get them in trouble, because it was funny.
It was fun. Just trying to pass the time.
Well, I mean, I think we taught the other one who's here what the middle finger was. She we were at my grandma's house and she didn't want to come in for dinner. She was riding a little Jeffrey giraffe, this little three-wheeled like Toys R Us thing. It was like a
Sure.
tricycle up and down the sidewalk. Time to come in, didn't want to. And then it was, my dad went in and picked her up off of the thing and put her down. We were walking the house and she just stood there screaming with her middle finger out. Like, you see this, Dad? You see this? It's one of my grandma's it was my
you remember that?
favorite stories.
Yeah. What did you tell her that it meant?
Oh, who knows? I can't remember.
Does
exactly
that I don't like you?
Yeah,
I don't
something like that.
what you're doing?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You see this, Dad?
My grandma
This is
told
what I
that
think of
story
you.
over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get in any fist fights?
No, because he's almost 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, would have been too easy for him, probably.
Well, I would have kicked his ass, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you know? She sounds like an old pro on this. Great.
Do you ever any like weird stuff that Sean would do?
Don't tell any weird stories.
Like any like you caught him doing a Buffalo Bill dance or something in the bathroom one time or something like that?
Yeah, and it was weird because
Here we go. Look at this.
I
Orange
was
Shaman.
I was waiting for, you know, to see his penis, and then it just never.
Oh, okay.
It
Show.
never, yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't think she knows how this show works.
How about for real? Do you remember any real weird stuff that Sean would do?
I don't. No,
No?
he's a pretty upstanding gentleman.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nothing
That's
weird.
My sister came in here. She would have 100 stories. Of
Would
how
she really?
Oh God, she remembers everything. My fucking sister still tells this story to this day of when she was riding home on the school bus after elementary school, and she saw that I had wrecked my car, and she saw that it was destroyed in the front in the driveway, and she was like, "Yes, that fucking idiot wrecked his car."
Well, this is when you're like older.
How old? She was like 11.
How much younger is she than you?
4 or 5 years, something like that.
4 or 5. You don't know?
Well, it's always in between.
Oh,
We're
okay.
born on the
Right.
same day, you prick.
Yeah, I know, but
4 or 5,
roughly.
4.5. Either 4 or 5. Right. Nothing weird. Nothing weird. Sean, his love for music. Did he sleep with his guitars? He loves music so much. Did he do anything weird like that?
I honestly, no.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
Okay.
It's just on the spot.
No. Think about it.
I'm going
Think about
to.
it. Go think about. See if anything weird pops up in the deep recesses of your mind.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
Yeah, I want
Believe
some
me.
good stuff on.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that he would be this sex icon with his V-neck shirt?
Of
that he
course.
has?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What were they? How old were they when they were? No, don't answer that. We've had too much of that talk on the show recently. What would they say?
He's friends.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
See if you can remember anything.
Do you have
No collude. No, that's not even tactic. She's on the next one.
Whisper it to her. Okay, think.
You also said her name too.
Yeah, good job.
Well, it was an alias.
Yeah, there you go. All right, get out of here. Oh, Izzy, you want to talk?
Yeah?
Hey, Izzy, what's going on?
Hey, buddy, how's it going? It's been a while.
Good, yeah, it has been a while. Last time you called in, the audio was all fucked up. Dude, I got sucked into your videos about Game Boys. This motherfucker, Izzy, has a custom-made Game Boy.
He does?
Like, he got it custom-made.
From, legit custom-made?
Yeah, from, a guy whose entire business is custom-making Game Boys and making them, perfect. Perfect just for you.
But does he take an existing Game Boy and then, well, I guess we can.
Yes, he takes parts.
Okay.
Izzy, is that right? He takes Japanese Game Boys and.
So what this guy does, I met him on Reddit, like most of my social interaction these days, and he will post up on his little subreddit his works, and then people can either buy the ones that he already has in stock, or you can custom make one from scratch, like what I did. Right, there's one specific model of the Game Boy Pocket that I think looks really nice, and there was a few things that I wanted added to it, and we had a back and forth on Reddit. I sent him the money, which is an odd transaction.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing accounting this guy to actually delivering the goods. I just know him from Reddit, don't even know his real name or whatever.
His
But that goes to show
reputation.
how the free market does work. Because if the guy scams me, he's not gonna get business in the future, right? So it all worked out well. I didn't throw my money away. He sent me the Game Boy, the completed thing after 3 weeks or so, and it's great. I love it. I'm actually impressed that you're into that video, because whenever I make these Game Boy videos, I'm always thinking who's actually gonna care to watch these things? It's just some random man child talking about his old Game Boy that he loves.
It is
But I
fucking
guess people
weird
like
because
it.
I thought you were talking about dick.
Yeah, but me too. It is weird. I got sucked in. God, I really want to know more about this fucking Game Boy, because I have never been as happy or as excited as when that first gray motherfucking brick rolled off the
remember
line.
that.
Oh, Alleyway and Super Mario Land. There's
Oh, yeah, I
shitty
have
little
both of them.
graphics. Reliving that by watching your videos over. I feel like the wife in Sixth Sense, just watching her wedding video over and over and passing out drunk after her husband's dead. I'm just oh, Izzy, tell me more about this Game Boy. Tell me more about the anticipation of this fucking Game Boy that you now have in your life.
She impressed. I didn't expect that. I didn't know that side of you, that you're also a Game Boy fanatic. This is really cool.
Yeah, that was about that time. I still remember when I sold it to a guy, and it was a big mistake.
Threw one out in the garbage, so I got you beat there.
Oh, you know what I do?
On purpose?
You know what I do still have is my TurboGrafx Express.
Nice. That wasn't very popular in North America.
No, I was a video game hipster. Like I was all about TurboGrafx and Bonk's Adventure, and people were like, oh, you know, Mario's good for you, but I'm more of a Keith Courage kind of guy. You probably haven't heard.
You wouldn't
of
know
it.
this game. It's,
I haven't
it's
heard of it.
You don't know
it's too
anything
high
about the
concept
Alpha
for you.
Zones. You don't
No,
know shit.
I don't.
You're stuck in the Mushroom Kingdom with the children and the 8-bit color palette. I've got fucking laser swords and Bonk's Adventure. You're fucked. You
Wow.
can't hang with my TurboGrafx 16. You can hang with all my bits.
Who made that?
The most
NEC.
the most exposure North America got to that system, I think, was Will Smith's Enemy of the State, right? Like that in the movie, he has one.
Oh, he
The
does?
portable version.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
He
know
uses it
that.
to like view some footage of some guy killing some politician or whatever. It's a big plot point in the movie. But in the movie, they make it seem like this thing can like run like multimedia. You can watch movies on it or whatever. It was never a big system in North America, no.
But it did have a TV tuner. Oh my God!
Yes.
My TurboGrafx 16 Express and the TV tuner. Like I was going around. I was going around with like.
You were a hipster.
Yeah, man. I love that thing. I took it everywhere. Just watch fucking TV on an old tuner. It's great. The battery life was about 20 minutes.
Oh.
But that thing was like I was like Linus. That thing was like my blanket. That thing. Anyway, you had something to say about bully hunters? I know you did a video about it.
I did a video on it, and it did really well for me because I was one of the few people. I think everybody else was so caught up in the moment. They were really busy with some stuff. I was doing nothing that day, so I'm like, I'm gonna bang out a script and try to get this out the door because there is something to be said about being the first one out with the story because then it really helps in the YouTube algorithm, right? As more people start like talking about it and interest on that grows, people who got there out first, right, are in better position to be like showing up on the related videos. So that video, like my YouTube channel, my English YouTube channel is pretty small, right? Like small creators still kind of like getting out there. So it's great to see a video doing that well. I'm not used to seeing, 6 digits in the views for a video, but yeah, it was a complete clusterfuck of like we say the word epic very, very loosely, but that was because in the video I mentioned that I would give it a week before this thing was absolutely obliterated and it was be remembered only as one of like 2018's like funniest fuck ups, right? And I overshot that by like 4 days because 2 days later the thing was like shut down, all the companies backing it had pulled back and basically threw the event under the bus. The page was gone. The page is no longer there. Steel Series, Vertigear, all of these entities that were like, oh yes, this is a good idea, and we want to put our brand and name out there with this message. They were like, oh, this did not work out.
Yeah,
work
but
out
they're
at all.
testing it. They're always testing the limits of what we're gonna believe is unacceptable behavior. They're always.
If you guys covered this, sorry, Dick, I cut you off. What were you saying?
They're always coming up with new initiatives and new activist campaigns to somehow make men feel bad and boys feel bad. They're always trying to figure out new ways to police everything, and this is like it's never gonna stop. This idea of harassment and bullying will never go away. Just like the wage gap will never go away. No matter how many studies are done, no matter how many surveys are done showing that it doesn't fucking exist at all, it will never go away because it drives clicks and it makes people money. And it fucking sucks.
That's true. Now, the thing about bully hunters that I found more, the thing that was funniest about that is that they didn't seem to understand the game that they're purporting to be like, oh no, this is our jam, right? Because I covered this in the video. I'm not sure if you guys talked about this. So, like I jumped into the conversation here. You guys were kind of like halfway in, so I'm not sure if you covered this. But none of what they described would work as described in Counter-Strike for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah, I said that at the beginning. It's you have to not understand any of these games to think that this stupid proposition would work.
Right, like if the bully comes in, like you'd have to be first of all on the same team as the bully for that to work as described. So if a bully hunter's joining, okay, I'm gonna school this guy, I'm gonna teach him a lesson for bullying you. But the thing is, you can't hunt somebody in a game like Counter-Strike. You're gonna be shooting whoever wanders across your stream.
Yeah.
So you're just as likely to kill the bully as you are to kill the guy who's being bullied.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that help the situation? Even if you were able to hunt specific users down in the game and then you shoot them, then what? That's the 500th time the guy has been shot in the face in this game today. So how does that have any impact to him? How is this going to teach him a lesson about not bullying?
You know what I just realized? It's our duty as Americans to take advantage of these people's idiotic desires of like stomping out bullying. You know what I mean? All of these
you appeal to the feelings.
Yeah, like all of these things that I'm always bitching about, bully hunting, going to Mars, that's like preying on these weird desires people have. We need to be exploiting them more. We need to be exploiting them, not shutting the people down who are doing it. Like, let's give them. You want a bully hunt? Let's give them a fucking bully hunting game. Instead of we don't need a male protagonist out solving mysteries and saving the world. We need a J-Lo. We need that movie Enough should have been a fucking video game, not a movie, where you can just go around like Dexter, avenging the honor of women who've been called fat online. That's the game. And then you pay to play. Like, it has the most aggressive
now you're onto something.
Monetizing system in the game. Like, you gotta pay $10 right now, or this virtual woman is gonna be called smelly and stinky, or told she can't code, or she's gonna be disenfranchised from getting into STEM unless you pay $10 right now.
This needs 1,000 likes, or I'll kill this bunny.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
This is what we need to do. Like, build. Fucking Sally Struthers, didn't she do you're helping this kid for $4 a day or something like that? Was that her? Feed this.
She may have done
African kid for. We need to do that, but it's got to be targeting these people because they clearly have money and time, and it's our obligation to do it. It's or someone else will.
Yeah.
Anyway,
dickheads out there. So I'm expecting by the time this episode is out, there's gonna be some mock-ups of like what would you call this game, Dick?
Gosh, I don't know.
So I want to see some screens of like very obnoxious, like buy now, buy like however many virtual coins, or this woman will be called fat online.
Yeah.
$9.95 for like. For 5 tip of the fedora.
Save the whales.
Save the whales. That's the game.
So it's a pack for like a pack of like 100 tip of fedoras. It's like $9.99. And every time a woman is harassed in CS:GO or whatever, the woman is told she can't code, you tip the fedora. And then, like, you save that for, like, and a timer starts for 5 minutes, and nobody can harass this woman anymore.
And they'll go compliment somebody else. Like, it's like carbon emission credits, but it's for getting harassed on. It's a foundation that will offset the harassment online, which is, being done on scales that we can't even imagine, Sean.
Yeah.
And you pay money to us, and we'll pay very gorgeous, sexy hunks to go around and compliment women in real life.
Sexy semen.
Sexy semen. We'll have like a whole system. You can bid on which guy, that's gonna go do it. You could put. It'll be like Chippendales. It's like Chippendales meets carbon emissions.
Okay.
It's called Save the Whales. That's my new foundation. All right, man. What makes you?
You're gonna get in a lawsuit.
What makes you a rage, Izzy? Anything? By the way, Izzy is posting. Izzy posts all these pictures of what he does all day. He's got this beautiful girlfriend that's in a lot of them. Oh my God! Where did you find? Was this a fan of yours? This girl that you're with now?
Where are you? You're in South America, right?
Yeah.
Canada now, but I'm from Brazil, right? I moved here when I was.
God, it's not even fair.
Yeah, no.
Colombia and Brazil.
No, she was actually a fan of my show, and then we met like years ago, became close friends, and then when I became single, we were like, hey, how's it going? Where'd you get those shoes? What's your relationship with your dad? And
good for you.
One thing.
Good
for
her.
Because when I became single,
she's been long playing.
Dick was one of the first people that I reached out. When I became single, Dick was one of the first people I reached out because I'm like, dude, this happened to me. Like, I want to hear something. Like, you've helped me in a lot of ways that you don't even know through your funny anecdotes and things like that. This is going on. What would you have to say to me? And he kind of steered me in the right direction. And I can't thank him enough, actually.
That was a rough email. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that. So Izzy, you got divorced? Like, you were married? Is that right?
I was married up until like last year, right? And then things didn't work out. And I was kind of like in the dumps as anybody would be, right? Like a long 13-year relationship. But then I started kind of working on myself, realizing that this was just what had to happen. I had to grow out of that and improve myself, right? That was the thing. Try to push away any feelings of bitterness or like, I want to get back to some. No, just like I'm gonna improve myself, and this is the life, the hand life dealt me. So I'm gonna do the best with it. Do the best that I can.
That was a rough
with this
email.
hand, and
I was walking.
It's a rough moment.
Yeah.
I was walking I was in downtown. I was walking to Worst Cooch, and I think I got Izzy's. Like every once in a while, I'll get an email right when somebody sends it, and I'll have the ability to respond right away.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of them. It was like you were in a bad spot. I would say, not too bad. I don't want to go crazy.
Yeah,
but it sucks.
Yeah,
off the balcony. But I was like,
real,
oh man, life sucks right now.
And I remembered responding. What do you say in a situation like that, right? You do your best.
Oh, you just kind of remember one of those rhyming platitudes.
Yeah,
you know?
right. I sent him a picture of a hang in there cat.
Yeah,
that was it.
Right.
Like, here, I found this on Reddit.
Yeah.
Hang in there, a little kitten.
Uh-huh.
And then I think you responded, but like I was drunk when I saw the response, and I thought I'll get to this later, but I want to help Izzy out. Flash forward to like 2 weeks later, I realized like shit, I never answered that email.
Yeah.
But then the next time I saw him, he had lost a shitload of weight, and he's got this beautiful woman in all of his Instagram shots.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Whose idea is that? Is that your idea or her idea to be in all those Instagram shots?
Like whenever I'm out, I always take pictures of whoever's with me, and she's with me a lot, so she's always kind of there too. She shows up in a lot of my Brazilian vlogs. I do a lot of like on my English channel. I do a lot of like, this is what's stupid on the internet today kind of thing, or this is my fancy Game Boy. But on the Portuguese side of things, I do a lot of like day-to-day vlogging, right? So she's there a lot too.
Yeah, she seems nice.
Cool.
Got a nice look. Seems nice in her eyes.
Yeah.
You can tell crazy eye.
Yeah.
She seems nice. Hey, are you coming down to like TwitchCon or something?
It's June the 20th. I'll be down there with a bunch of other YouTube people. It's gonna be fun. So I hear.
I want to be in some of your Instagram pictures. What makes you rage?
Cool. You know when you call like services, or in somebody like it goes to their voicemail and they say like dial this to like reach me at so and so, but they speed run through the number like 403 blah, 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 and you're like, wait a second, I didn't even know I'm gonna have to like take notes on this.
Yeah.
Whenever I leave a message to somebody and I say my number, I enunciate very slowly, and then I say a little bit more, and then I say again, my number is.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
that's the proper etiquette.
And also, I don't bombard them with what I want to talk about in this meandering, never-ending tale, like a choose-your-own fucking adventure that never ends of why I want to talk to them. Hey, it's me, call me back. That number is, and I like have a whole different voice. I talk like a robot when I'm doing like, hey, this dick, call me back at Klondike 555. Like, just fucking get ready. Give them a pause. Figure this shit out. Think about what you're doing, and that there's another person on the other end that has to react to what you're doing to make it successful. It's not just you. You don't get to punt everything in life.
And say the number twice. God damn it!
Yeah,
Because it'll drop out. It might drop out.
Enunciate properly. You know what? The reason this activates my almonds even extra is because I'm from Brazil and Portuguese is my main language, right? And when it comes to numbers, this is like a really interesting phenomenon that the bilingual dickheads might be able to pitch in on this. When it comes to numbers, like math and numbers, I still say it in my mind in Portuguese, right? Like the numbers don't quite. I guess because you learn numbers so early in life that is like baked in, right? So when I do math, I have to like say it to myself in Portuguese. When I say phone numbers, sometimes I have to do it in Portuguese as well. So when somebody just like says a whole bunch of numbers in English,
do you
really
tip
fast,
in Portuguese too? Like, do you figure out tips in Portuguese?
We don't
and
tip.
then
Brazilians don't tip.
That was the joke. Yeah. Sorry. Keep going.
That really, like, I had to leave some, I'm like arranging a bunch of things here and having to make some phone calls and stuff, and it really pisses me off that every time, like, do these people, like, I didn't even have paper, like, I didn't expect to have to write something down. I'm on my phone, so it's not like I can use, like, the phone, like, dialing thing to, like, go in and type it up so I can have it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really pisses me off, and I don't know why people do this.
Because they're idiots, and they need to be harassed until they do it properly.
Have you downloaded my game for free on the PS Plus right now, Dick?
No, I haven't downloaded your game. I've seen screenshots.
Just go get it right now. It's free. It's on the house.
All right, I'll go get it. What's it called? Where do I go to get it?
99 Vidas. So VIDAS is Portuguese for lives. So it means 99 lives.
Okay,
so
99 Vita. All right.
Vitas. It's
Vitas.
like life, like
Okay.
99 lives. It's a beat 'em up. There's a bunch of characters. I'm a playable character, so you can kick ass with me, or you can get me punched in the face virtually.
Can you
If you're into that,
can you harass women at all? Can you
I suppose
bully
you
them
could.
in the names? Bully them in the game at all?
women characters in the game. So I suppose if that's what gets you going, I suppose you're gonna be beating on them on the game. I suppose.
All right, I'll check it out then. But only because of that.
Uh-huh.
All right, Izzy.
Only because of that.
I'll see you at
Thanks, guys.
See you in Anaheim. See you, buddy.
See you later. See you, Sean.
See you, Izzy.
All right.
Yeah, been a long time since we talked to him, huh?
Yeah, it has. He does have good videos. Really sexy. That accent I find very pleasing to listen to.
You know, he doesn't have a very heavy accent, really.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I found myself listening.
It's like Diego doesn't either.
No, it's just enough.
Yeah.
Like, it's just enough to keep me from spotting all the problems with it and, like, getting too familiar with it and then hating what I'm listening to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I see.
Let me see here. I had an erotic story here.
Oh, my.
You know what? Let me read this one because it's 420 related. And we are coming up on 420. Sean, I'm sure you already knew that. I'm sure you have that. There's an erotic story.
The Dick Show presents erotic stories from real men.
Okay. All right. It's been a long time since I've read one of these.
Been a few weeks.
Special 420 erotic tale.
Yeah, that last one had a little zinger near the end there.
Fuck that last one.
Yeah,
the last one was bullshit. This
okay.
one is real.
Was
I
it?
read it in advance
Oh, my.
to make sure that it was real. I didn't stop reading when I knew it was juicy.
Yeah.
I didn't read just the end. I read the entire thing.
Okay.
Dear Dick, the names, faces, and some specifics have been changed to protect the guilty. Call me Ishmael. On the surface, I'm a regular guy, but deep down, I seem to have a fetish for fatties/whales. Oof.
Okay.
A theme of today's show. My wife is in excess of 250 pounds. And up until recently, she was aware that my girlfriend wasn't too far behind. Whoa!
Okay.
This guy's a rancher.
Yeah.
Wow.
A rancher.
Look at him. He's got a whole pod.
Yeah.
He's Captain Ahab.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Ishmael. Oh, I get it. He's whale hunter.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's set the stage and know this is not a fuck whales joke. Fastrix whales jokes. Thank you. I have a boring day job, and for years I would go home to a boring wife and our 3 boring hellspawn kids. Bummer. That'll happen. You know? What do you do?
Boy.
Whoops.
Wonder how many people feel that way.
All of
their
them?
kids are just like, God, man, I got these kids, but I wish I didn't.
Yeah. I bet everybody's got to feel it at some point, right? You just think, Well, life
I
has
don't know,
chiseled away.
One of them has 2 kids.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Do you ever feel like this? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you didn't, you probably wouldn't have said really.
She loves her kids.
Yeah. I hated my life so bad, I decided to spice things up. Me and a buddy of mine, we'll call him Queequeg, decided to try our hand at growing and peddling marijuana. After just over a year, we'd done well enough to rent a single-bedroom house in the edge of town and set up a hydroponic grow house. I won't dive into numbers. Why? But suffice it to say, we started making significant amounts of money. Enough to require laundering.
Yeah.
Things weren't going great. Things were going great, excuse me. Jesus. Except it wasn't enough. After a year of that arrangement, I got used to it and the thrill went away. So I decided to try my hand at cheating. I got on Craigslist and eventually found the right combination of words that would get chicks to respond. I had 1 or 2 one-time hookups. But it was when I met Kate that I started having real fun.
Yeah.
Kate wasn't as big as my wife, but she was still plenty thick.
Oh boy.
How do you start that combo with a big girl?
Say, hey,
you walk up to her.
I have 10 tons of free krill. I don't know.
What do you like?
I mean, you look like you like to eat.
Oh yeah? You think that would work?
I don't know.
Most women on the internet who describe themselves as HWP must think it stands for harpoon with penis. I don't know what that means. Not all women are built to carry weight and look good, but Kate was. If normal cans are a situation, you'd call these cans emergent.
Okay.
And the juiciest hips and ass that a guy could ask for. But still, that hourglass waist and a cute red-headed, hazel-eyed, pouty-lipped, perfectly freckled face that didn't suffer due to the extra pounds. A chubby chaser's dream. Her cuck of a... See, everyone was all pissed off about Digibro. What do you think they're going to... is this guy going to get any flack? Her cuck of a boyfriend had stopped paying attention to her when she put on the weight, preferring to spend his time jerking off to cartoon characters and posing for pictures with his vintage Pokemon cards.
Digibro?
No. And his mouth hanging open like it was awaiting horsecock. Oh, my. We traded emails, nudes, phone numbers. So much fucking work. So much fucking work today. We traded emails, phone numbers, nudes.
He's got a bunch of new panoramic pictures on his camera.
And after hooking up at a cheap motel a couple times to bang, I let it slip that I might have a 420 connection. And before you knew it, we switched to banging on a bare mattress on the floor at my rental house. This guy's like a drug kingpin.
Yeah.
Right? He's brought his mistress into his drug den, his hydroponics farm.
Just a fucking mattress.
On a mattress.
It's like what they used to call those. Used to call them like box spring hogs in the service.
They did?
Yeah, like it was just like these disgusting whores who there was like a room. There's like a room and a... No, but it was like all
loving this guy's life here.
No, I know, but there's a term called box spring hog.
Really?
Yeah.
In the military?
Yeah, but I think back around Vietnam time.
Oh.
Korean War, Vietnam time.
Before we started having trouble in the Middle East.
I think so.
Okay. The hookup turned into a relationship. One afternoon after a productive harpoon session, she confided in me that she was insecure about her weight. I'm a lift, and I've been a fatty in the past. So I told her about how I lost weight, and we discussed weight training, etc. When we got to the part about leg day, I confidently told her that I could leg press over 300 pounds, and in fact, could easily do squats with her on my back. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She balked. No, you can't. I'm too heavy, which is chick speak for if you can actually do it. I'm
right. Try.
The dick clean off of you like a spaghetti noodle. So we stood up, and I knelt down while she climbed on top of me for a piggyback ride. I actually did 2 squats before deciding to really impress her with the deep one, nearly putting my ass on the floor. When I went to stand up, I felt an unmistakable tearing sensation down in my nuts. I had just experienced what I would later learn was a hernia. The banging was clearly over. I rushed to the ER, and they confirmed my fears. So when surgery was scheduled, trying to squat is
went for number
fat.
3. Went for number 3, and just
guys, don't never try to lift a woman. Do you? Bigger than you? Never try to lift a woman bigger than you. So surgery was scheduled, and I was going to be down for 4 weeks of absolutely no lifting anything heavier than 5 pounds. I told Queequeg that it was up to him to run the business for a while as I recuperated and left it at that. This was summer, mind you. So about 3 weeks go by. I'm back to work because my job only entails sitting at a desk, and I'm bored out of my mind being stuck at home. My third day back, I just get settled in after attending a meeting. There's a knock at my door. It's the police. I'm placed under arrest and let out of the complex and handcuffed. Imagine my confusion. It turns out, while I was in recovery, my partner Queequeg neglected to mow the yard at the rental property. The landlord owned a few of the properties in the road. One of our neighbors complained to him. Our yard looking so scary. He came and knocked on the door, which of course no one answered. He tried to call my number. I gave him my burner phone, which I hadn't replaced because I was in surgery. Hadn't yet given him the number. After a few days, he decided to do a welfare check. Lo and behold, he opens the door to find our setup and immediately calls the cops. They surveil the place, catch my partner going in. In order to get a deal, he rolled over on me. I was finally officially found guilty in late February, and I have sentencing in a few days. Queequeg is getting off with a year of house arrest and 2 years of probation. My lawyer predicts he's going to be doing about 3 years.
Oh, all for
he had to squat that fat chick.
He did.
And a collection of rifles we'd stockpiled because we wanted to buy toys with our money. Now that I've been fired from my company, my wife has left me and taken the kids. I'm sure I'll end up paying child support for the next 12 years. Last I heard, Kate had taken my advice and lost enough weight to regain the attention of her soy boy boyfriend. Now she's pregnant with his kid. And when I get out of prison, I'm going to spend the rest of my life poor and alone, all because of my addiction to ambergris.
Ambergris.
Ambergris. Where is it? There it is.
Look it up, people.
You've been listening to erotic stories from real men. Brought to you by The Dick Show.
Ishmael, man. Sorry. Very sorry.
It's a terrible story.
It is a terrible story. Let me see if Steven's here. Hey, Steven, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. The big hero, Stephen Birch, calling in. Where are you right now, Florida?
I'm in Florida. Yeah, enjoying the weather.
Oh my God, the fucking savior, the savior of the biggest problem, trademark, the protector of the flame, my personal Jesus Christ. Stephen Birch.
Not to overstate it.
Yeah, not to overstate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for me and everybody who listens to the show. Anybody who didn't want the biggest problem turned into some shill fest of Maddox talking to himself while some UCB schmuck just yes-mans him until his head has warped up into his own asshole like Ouroboros, the snake, but an asshole version of it. Thank you for your service in defending this trademark. Thanks a lot, man, sincerely. And congratulations.
You're welcome. Congratulations. I'm hoping this is the one of a lot of wins to come here soon.
Yes, please. God, we need some wins. We need some closure. The waiting on it is driving everybody insane. More and more every day. How do you feel? How does it feel to win something like this?
Oh, it is the best feeling in the world. There is no better feeling than a win. Man, especially with everything else that's going on. It's nice to just, start the process of kicking him down and hopefully ending this. It's best feeling.
Yeah. So can you explain what exactly the win is? Because it's a trademark, so it's not like court where there's a judge that says where a jury comes out and goes guilty. You're going to jail for trying to lift a fat woman and growing weed. It's different.
True. That was a great story, by the way.
Thank you.
No, it is just an administrative tribunal. So on one hand, they don't have the power to issue sanctions or award you money. But what it means is that Maddox will never be allowed to apply for this trademark again. I think that's the most important portion is, he's foreclosed from doing that. He had his chance. He didn't. He tried. He lost.
He fucked it up.
He can't do it again.
Sometimes
he did. Oh.
Sometimes never is such an uplifting word, isn't it?
Yeah, never.
When's that going to happen?
Never.
Never.
When can I apply again? Well, surely I'll just give it another shot. No.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done applying for this.
But maybe in oh, no. Never.
What'll have to happen?
There's a great ring to it.
Entirely new government will have to come in.
Yeah.
There will have to be no more United States until you can apply for this again, you prick. What do you think did him in?
I mean, my personal feeling is he ran out of money. I think he's wasted so much money on the ridiculous lawsuit.
Yeah.
And he has no money to pay this attorney, and this attorney is going to want money before he does work. I mean, you know the details. He asked for an extension. He needed 60 days to respond to our motion for summary judgment. He asked for it. The court granted it, and that went nothing. He did nothing. So
maybe he was using those 60 days to like organize a bake sale or a car wash that he thought would bring him out of this. You know, he'll wash your bike. It's a bike wash. The bicycle boys are out there raising money for Maddox's legal fund. Well, they'll wash your bicycle. Bring it on over. Except but no kids. Only grown-ups. Bicycles will he wash at Maddox's bike wash.
You got 2.
Yeah. No.